and welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Jim Nance and Phil Simms here on the scene, getting set for kickoff. Phil, it's all yours before we get the game started.
Well, Jim, let's start this way. The old cliche we hear all the time, let the game come to you. Hey, that might have been good 20 years ago, but not anymore. Now you got to go out there and take it. Which team is willing to take some chances to win this game today? That's the one that's going to win.
Okay, let's head down to the field now for the start of this one. They stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. Aaron Rodgers at quarterback, coming off his most injury-plagued year of his remarkable career, still coming back in time to take Green Bay to the postseason.
We saw last year in 2013 when Aaron Rodgers is not playing for the Green Bay Packers, they are not a very good football team. One of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, there's nothing he can't do.
And he's taken down.
Well, that time the quarterback didn't hold the football. The left side of the line they just collapse. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
The Cowboys defense now is going to go nickel, and Rodgers will hand it off. That's a gain of 7.
Eddie Lacy is the type of runner you'd like to get him involved early, get him into the game. Why? Because he runs with such power and he can punish defenses. If you let him do that early, I promise you, you get great rewards later in the game.
Adams is going to get set in the slot for this snap. From the gun, Rodgers. Here's Boykin, and he's able to get out to the 34-yard line.
The quarterback that time realized it was zone coverage. He just waited for the defense to get out of position, and he threw it to the open hole.
Quarles, a receiver all the way out to the right. The Packers have it at the 34, taking it up the middle for a gain of about 5. As we set now, the offensive unit, Randall Cobb, one of the biggest threats in the league every time he touches the football.
Well, where's he going to make his mark in today's game? That's what you always have to think when you see Randall Cobb. Return game, receiving yards, and even every once in a while, you see him run the football.
Offense lines up here. 2nd down and 5. Has the reception all alone. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
Crossing routes, that's what you want to throw when you see this type of coverage. 4 deep, cover 4. Look for guys going across the field. Hard for the defense to cover those throws.
The Packers at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. The give. That's a gain of only a yard. One of the keys to the Cowboys secondary is cornerback Brandon Carr.
Big 2012 free agent signing, and you and I were there when he single-handedly won the game against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Aaron Aaron Rodgers will be under center.
2nd down and 9. Throws the pass.
Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. The Cowboys defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense.
He'll fire it out to the left. Brings it into his body. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
A 52-yard field goal attempt coming up. The kick is good. The kick is good from downtown.
Well, Jim, that field goal puts them in the lead. It was a nice drive by the offense, and what it does, it just gives you confidence. You did some positive things on the field, and it should carry over for you for the rest of the game.
Packers now ready to kick the football down the field. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
Coming onto the field, he came into the league undrafted out of Eastern Illinois University and has turned into one of the biggest stars in the game. Quarterback Tony Romo.
Well, America's favorite team, the Dallas Cowboys, led by a quarterback named Tony Romo. And a lot of people say negative things about Tony Romo. I'm telling you, he is the best player on their football team, and they win games because he is that good of a quarterback.
Witten's tackled down at the 24. Past winner of the Walter Payton Award, Jason Witten, a steady influence at tight end.
I think you said the word right. It is steady. He just keeps marching along every single year. Big numbers in receptions and putting up big yards, too, when it comes to receiving yards.
And as always, the starting lineups have been brought to you by Head & Shoulders, the official shampoo of the NFL.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
The Packers set at the line. Dime package. Romo standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
Did not get both feet down.
As we set now, the defensive unit, Julius Peppers has lived in the quarterback's face most of his career.
Well, there's a presence when you're 6'6" and you can move around like he can. We've seen it his whole career. You can never get enough pass rushers like Julius Peppers.
The Packers will come out in the dime. From the gun, Romo. On the money, and Richardson's there to take him down.
When you're a quarterback throwing against zone defenses, look for the open space. That's what he did that time. He found it, and the receiver ran in there and made the catch.
First down at the 43. Murray's taking the handoff.
Got to give the defense some credit. on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
End of one here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We'll be back momentarily for the start of the second. It's been all about the defenses today as we welcome you back to the action. DeMarco Murray is in the backfield. And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
Reaches out and grabs it.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
It takes really good corners to play a defense where you challenge the wide receivers and just play them man-to-man coverage. I don't think this defense has that kind of quality corners.
First and 10.
Handoff by Romo.
Ball is out. The offense was able to recover the ball.
Well, the offense lucks out this time as they hold on to the football.
Yeah, I think the word luck is appropriate here, no doubt about it. Bad fumble that time by the offensive player, but at least they were alert enough to get there and get on it and keep possession of the football.
The Cowboys snap it at the 36. The flag is down. Finds his mark.
The defense accepts the penalty. Third and 6. Throws to the right.
Tony Romo hits Jason Witten with that pass. Gains 11.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play.
First down at the 27. Murray's got the toss, secures the football. And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Mounting a serious drive. Second down and 7. He makes the catch. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Good job by the offense getting another first down. You can tell by looking down on the field that defense, hands on their knees. They are getting tired.
The long drive continues.
First down at the 17. That's Romo finding Bryant.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
All right, listen up.
Good job that time by the offense, scoring that touchdown and putting them ahead. And when you get ahead in a football game in the National Football League, it makes you relax and you play better.
The Cowboys for the point after.
Driving extra point is good.
The Packers are back deep, ready to return.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
Wide receivers are bunched up.
First down at the 25. Catch made. And at the 37, he'll be brought down.
Oh, we've got an injured player on the field.
I think you can just tell by the body language and the way he's acting that is an upper body injury. Hope it's not severe. We'll let you know as soon as we find out. Good job by the quarterback that time. He doesn't panic. He reads that it's a zone, and you have to wait for the receivers to get in between the defenders. Nice throw and catch.
The defense gets the sack.
There's nothing worse to a quarterback than having an offensive lineman getting driven back in his way. That time the right side of the line collapses, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
Lacing lines up in the backfield.
Second and long. Getting sacked again.
Makes the sack on the play. Loss of 6.
Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning.
Quarles, a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. The Packers will take the snap from the 25.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. Defense calls a timeout.
Gain on the play.
After that timeout by the defense, play is ready to resume.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Tries to ward off a defender with a stiff arm.
Hawks there to take him down.
Well, I can't blame the punt return at that time. That was just excellent coverage by the punt team.
The Cowboys snap it at the 41.
Secures it with 2 hands.
Gets away.
Number 9 with the completion. Gain
Nice play
13.
call that time by the offensive coordinator. Little screen pass to the halfback. He knew the defensive line was going to be charging hard. They were, and it picked up some nice yards.
Nickel formation here for the defense. Staying with the passing game on first down.
Romo connects with Williams.
Play is good for a Cowboys first down.
When you run the slant route, it's very important to know as a receiver that you're going to catch that football probably in between some linebackers.
Romo lines up in the pistol. The Cowboys snap it at the 36. Bryant's got it, and a first.
Play is good for a Cowboys first down.
This is what you call throwing the wide receiver open against man-to-man coverage. Throw it to the open space. Let the receiver outrun the defensive back. Nice completion.
Following that timeout, offense back out on the field. Split backfield here.
First down at the 22. Looks but can't connect on the short throw. Romo set, empty backfield. He'll take the snap from the gun.
The defense gets a sack. Hurry up, 2-minute offense.
Romo stepping back into the shotgun to Williams.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
The Packers signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used.
After that defensive timeout, we're ready for action.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
Is good.
That was a good hold, good kick, 3 points. Good job by the offense.
Cowboys will be kicking off. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. Split backfield here. 1st and 10.
They'll run it here. Lacy takes the hit and is brought down.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Lacy lines up in the backfield.
2nd down and 6.
Handoff and straight ahead Lacy. And he's tackled just 2 yards short of a 1st down.
That does it for the 1st half. Packers trail in this one. We're back here now in this one where the Cowboys are leading by 7.
Let's quickly go to Danielle Bellini. She has an update.
I spoke with Coach Garrett during halftime. His team has the lead, and he told me he's proud of the way his guys have battled it out there. He said it hasn't been pretty the whole time, but his players have been resilient, and that's a major factor in the score. Hopefully his players will keep it up here in the 2nd half, guys. Back to you.
Thanks, Danielle. And now we'll go to the field.
Throws the stiff arm.
And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. Murray lined up in the backfield.
Now 1st and 10.
To the ground.
Throws out the arm. Breaks free. Has some space to work with.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the 1st down. They're up here in the 2nd half, and they're moving the football. That's a great feeling.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. 1st down and 10. Looking to the right side and throwing. Stiff arm.
Murray's hit and brought down.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the 1st down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
Two tight ends on the field here.
The Cowboys take it from the 43. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the 1st.
The Cowboys offense, they know it's more than just about their defense. The offense did a good job that time picking up the 1st down. That's what you want to do. You got a small lead in the 2nd half. Keep getting those 1st downs and eat that clock up.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play.
Tony Romo is going to take it from the shotgun.
They're going to get him here for a sack.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack of the quarterback.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time.
Romo's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Dez Bryant with the catch.
And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Gain of 14 on the play.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times, but one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
Offense lines up here.
Let's go.
First down at the 26.
Murray.
Left side. A big chunk of yardage gained by DeMarco Murray.
When you have an offense like this that just keeps getting first downs, not only are they moving in scoring position, but they're giving their defense a lot of rest.
The Cowboys all bunched up here as they get set at the line.
So first and goal to go. To Williams. He's brought to a halt.
Here's a look at the red zone statistics brought to you by Verizon.
That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line.
Second and goal. They'll go grab.
Touchdown, Dallas Cowboys.
Never be satisfied in the NFL. Players are just too good. So when you get a chance to score, even though you're leading, take advantage of it. Awesome job by the coordinator on those play calls.
The point after try is in the books. The Packers are back deep, ready to return.
And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. Adams lined up now as a slot receiver.
First and 10. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Taken down at the 21.
Good job by the safety, diagnosing the run, getting up outside, and making the tackle for a short gain.
Lacey lines up in the backfield.
58.
Second and 10. He's looking to the right here on this throw. He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
The Packers understand just get whatever yards you can every time you run a play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion. But look what position it puts them here in on third down. This is something they can handle.
Offense lines up here.
Out of the shotgun. The ball is out.
One thing coaches hate when their offense is on the field is fumbling the football, because a lot of times it's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They have the fumble. They're able to get on top of it.
The Packers are going to punt the football.
Harris from the 28.
The tackle is made. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Got a flag down here.
False start, offense. Still first down.
DeMarco Murray is in the backfield.
First and 15 to go.
That's Romo over to his buddy Witten on that play.
There wasn't much there that time, so good job by the quarterback just throwing the ball and getting the catch and just getting a couple yards.
End of 3 here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We'll be back momentarily for the start of the fourth quarter. The Cowboys are still in possession as we get this final quarter underway. Harris is a receiver in the slot.
Get ready.
The final quarter underway now with this snap.
And he's brought down right at the 42.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Romo's setting up now in the pistol.
Third down and 6. There's the offense picking up another first down on third down.
Romo's going to be in the pistol here.
First and 10. And the give now to DeMarco Murray.
Not able to get away from Hawk.
The ball carrier on the play.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Romo set. Everybody emptied out for this snap. Takes it from the gun.
That pass well defended.
Romo set in the pistol.
3rd down and 4.
Almost intercepted.
Well, the offense didn't pick up the first down that time. They're pretty happy the way everything turned out because that pass could have been intercepted, and you give an interception up on 3rd down, that is bad.
Going to need a lot of leg on this field goal try.
No good. No good. And he just couldn't find the mark on what was a very long kick in the first place.
Well, look, that was definitely not a gimme, and you got to look at it. Takes a perfect snap, hold, and a kick, and they just missed it.
Lacey lines up in the backfield. 1st down at the 49. Set up screen to Lacey.
And it's Rolando McClain who makes the stop.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
Offense lines up here. Drop back, shotgun formation.
Got the completion. Charging ahead. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Well, when your team is behind, what do? Just come out there and get a 1st down. That's a nice job by the offense.
The Packers come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation.
Now 1st and 10. Eyeing that left side. That's a gain of 6.
You just can't expect your defensive backs to cover that long. It's good coverage initially, but the quarterback had all day long, and sooner or later, these great wide receivers are going to get open.
Rodgers by himself in the backfield. The Packers take it from the 33.
Looks to his left.
Caught. Has the 1st.
When you talk about throwing the football into open space, that's almost always against zone defenses. That's what we saw that time. Good job of the quarterback throwing it in there.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning. We return out of the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter action.
Lacey lines up in the backfield. The Packers from the 22.
Setting up screen.
On the money. They'll meet him this time behind the line.
Loss of 1.
And he's thrown to the ground.
Records the sack on the play.
Wasting no time now for this next play.
Rodgers from the shotgun. Got the completion.
Third down has been a killer to them all day long.
Gain of 15.
Throws to the right.
Gets it out for the completion. The ball is jarred loose.
Looking across the middle.
Has his target.
And picks up maybe 3 or 4. No time to huddle now. False start on the offense. Will set them back.
False start, offense. Still second down.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. And he's forced to the ground. They get set quickly, ready for another snap.
Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun.
And he's sacked again.
Makes the sack on the play. Loss of 7.
From the gun, Rodgers. This is going to set up a change of possession.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
The defense comes out in the nickel.
First down at the 24.
DeMarco Murray gets the handoff, and he's brought to the ground.
The Packers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
Everybody's back out on the field now after that defensive timeout.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Offense lines up here. Second down and 5.
Murray's got it on the handoff.
And it's Clay Matthews in on the play.
The Packers call a timeout and are left now with only 1.
The defense needed to slow this game down, so that may be a very useful timeout. Now they're ready to go.
Well, even though they have a lead here, it's late in the 4th quarter. You still got to be unpredictable. Keep the defense on edge. As I always say, make the defense react and not attack. So make them guess what plays you're going to run.
Tony Romo will take it right from the center.
Get ready.
The Cowboys will take the snap from the 30.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
The Packers signal for the timeout, and they have none remaining.
Back out there for action after that defensive timeout.
It's about managing the football game. That's why they ran the football right there. Not a big game, but sometimes you have to be predictable. You have the lead. You're trying to get rid of the clock. You got to run it.
Cobb from the 20.
And he's going to give his team great starting field position on that return.
The Packers know there's 3 parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
One more snap, and we can call it a day.
The Packers take it from the 38. Airing it out. And the pass is picked off, and that will all but do it. An impressive performance here today. Now let's take a look at our GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.